Debit the expenses, credit the income. Debit side shows asset, credit side shows a liability. So balance sheet is the opposite of trial balance. It is tallying for 11,67,000. All the expenses we put on the debit side, all the income we put on the credit side. First we have got a transaction. Transaction leads to journal, journal to ledger, ledger to trial balance to trading and profit and loss account, and a balance sheet. Hello my dear students, I am Dr. B.S. Subramania, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Today, I am going to handle in this session Financial Accounting 1, First Semester, Unit 1, Session 3 in favor of BCom, Final Accounts of Sole Trading Concern. So, before starting, final accounts have been divided into three groups. One is called trading account, one is called profit and loss account, one is called balance sheet. A final account is prepared at the end of the year to know the financial position of the concern. So, financial accounting has been divided into three groups. One is called trading account, number 2, profit and loss account, number 3, balance sheet. So, before preparing that, first we have to based on the trial balance. Today I am going to explain what is trial balance, how to do the problem. This is prepare a trial balance from the following particulars. These are all the items given. I am going to explain. Now, first, what is trial balance? A trial balance shows the arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts. A trial balance shows the arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts. In accountancy, first we have got called transactions. Then it passed on to journal, spreading the transaction debit side as well as credit side, journal to ledger, ledger to trial balance, trial balance to trading and profit and loss account, then balance sheet. How it is? First we have got a transaction. Transaction leads to journal, journal to ledger, ledger to trial balance to trading and profit and loss account, and a balance sheet. Today I am going to explain what is this trial balance. Trial balance has two sides, particulars, debit side, credit side, followed with rupees. Here, when you prepare a journal entry, the balance of the journal entries will be transferred to trial balance. First, we will go to ledger, ledger to trial balance. Trial balance has two sides. One is called debit side, one is called credit side. Debit side shows expenses. Credit side shows incomes. Base, debit the losses, credit the gain. Debit side shows assets. Credit side shows liabilities. Debit the expenses, credit the income. Debit side shows asset, credit side shows a liability. So balance sheet is the opposite of trial balance. How it will be? First we have got a transaction, then it will go to journal, journal to ledger, ledger to trial balance. Trial balance has got two sides. One is called the debit side, one is called the credit side. Debit side shows the expenses, credit side shows the income. Debit shows the asset, credit side shows the liability. In public exam, no, they will ask one question for 10 marks. They will give the ledger balances. You have to prepare the trial balance based on this. All the expenses you have to write on the debit side, all the income you have to write on the credit side, all the assets you have to write on the debit side, all the liability you have to write on the credit side. We already know in the first piece and second piece which are the assets are and which are the liability. Just transfer entry. We'll move on to problem now. So here you have to bifurcate now. Stock, debit side of trial balance because I say sales, credit side, sales return debit side, purchase debit side, purchase return credit side, carriage inward expenditure debit side, carriage outward debit side, wages means expenditure debit side, salary debit side, printing debit side, discount allowed debit side, discount received credit side, depreciation debit side, building asset debit side, trade expense debit side, capital credit side, bill receivable debit side, bills payable credit side because liability. Now, you go one by one. Stock debit side, asset. Sales credit side, then sales return debit side, purchases debit side, purchases return credit side, then carriage inward is an expenditure debit side, then carriage outward also an expenditure debit side, wages expenditure debit side, salary expenditure debit side, printing expenditure debit side, discount allowed expenditure debit side, discount received income credit side, depreciation expenditure debit side, building asset debit side, trade expenses expenditure debit side, capital liability item credit side, then bill receivable asset debit side, bills payable liability item credit side. Now we'll make the total. Credit side 5,80,000 plus 10,000 plus 1,200 plus 5,45,800 plus 11,67,000. 11,67,000. Come back to debit side. 1 lakh plus 20,000 plus 4,90,000 plus 8,000 plus 12,000 plus 24,000 plus 36,000 plus 1,800 plus 1,800 plus 6,000 plus 416,200 plus 11,200 plus 40,123. 11,67,000 total. It will tally. So it is tallying for 11,67,000. All the expenses we put on the debit side, all the income will put on the credit side. Then all the asset will come on the debit side, all the liability come on the credit side. We will move on to second problem now. Drawing debit side, purchases debit side, sales return debit side, debtor debit side, bills receivable debit side, investment debit side, bad debt debit side, wages debit side, discount debit side, allowed, salary paid debit side, carriage inward debit side, then rent paid debit side, stock debit side, so building debit side, furniture debit side, computer debit side, repair debit side, cash at bank debit side, capital credit side, then sales credit side, purchases return credit side, creditor credit side, bills payable credit side, provision for bad debt credit side, old bad debt, discount received credit side, interest on investment credit side, commission received credit side, all incomes will be credit side, all liability will come on the credit side. 13 lakh plus 11,50,000 plus 55,000 plus 1,60,000 plus 1,35,000 plus 24,000 plus 36,000 plus 28,000 plus 2,000. 28,90,000. It will tally 28,90,000 total. So debit side should be equal to credit side. All the expenses will come on the debit side. All the income will come on the credit side. See that? Drawing, debit entry, purchase, debit entry, sales, credit, sales, return, debit entry, debtor, debit entry, BR, debit entry, investment, debit entry, then bad debt, debit entry, wages, debit entry, discount, debit entry, salary paid, debit entry, carriage in expenditure, debit entry, rent, debit entry, stock, debit entry, building asset, debit entry, furniture asset, debit entry, computer, debit entry, then repairs, debit entry, cash at bank, debit entry, capital liability item, credit entry, sales, credit entry, purchase return, credit entry, then creditor, credit entry, BP, credit entry, provision for paying old RBD. This is old RBD. Income, credit entry, discount receipt, credit entry, interest on investment, credit entry, commission received, credit. Totally, it will tally for 28 lakh 90,000. So, in exam, they will give the trial balance, ledger balance item. You have to bifurcate which should be debited and which should be credited. Debit expenses, credit income, debit asset, credit liability. Bifurcate. You should tally. So, you have a transaction to journal entry to ledger, ledger to trial balance, which has got a two side. One is called debit side, one is called the credit side. Debit side shows the expenses, credit side shows the income, debit side shows the asset, credit side shows the liability. Hope you understand. 10 marks question, it will come, they will give the balances. You have to prepare a trial balance. Goodbye. Meet in the next session with final accounts of sole trading concern. Till then, goodbye. This is your BSS.